everyone, Amanda here. Thank you for joining me. So today I'm going to show you how to make your own hitch post closures, and I'm going to give you quite a few variations. If you don't know what a hitch post closure is, you can buy them, but why buy what you can make with very minimal supplies? So a hitch post closure is this. Here's one I made earlier. Okay, I don't know if you can just see. So it's a kind of like a stump that protrudes from your journal cover. Okay, and then what you can do is you can use that, and there's different ways of doing it. You can either just wrap it around here, have an eyelet in the back. Okay, you can use elastic, wrap it round, and then put the other side of the elastic on there. Okay, or you can use twine like this and wrap it around there, and wrap that around there, and then tie it in a knot. Okay, so it's a hitch post closure. All right, really cool, really fun. Like I say, you can buy them, but why buy what you can make? So all you need are some brads. I've got two different kinds of brads here, and the eyelets that we commonly use in journal making. Okay, so all you need to do is grab a brad. Now, there's a few things that you need to bear in mind. Some brads have got much longer pins than others. This one's got quite slightly larger ones. Okay, so that's something to bear in mind. Another thing to bear in mind is that these are called paper fasteners, that your paper fastener or your brad, which is in my mind an American term, will fit in basically in the hole. Okay, but that's quite a big hole, but some of them can be wide that way, not thick, but wide that way. So you just need to make sure it fits through. Okay, and that is giving you that dimension away from your journal cover to be able to wrap around. And then literally all you do is you would put a hole in your journal, okay, in the cover. All right, and I've done this very quickly on this quick journal that I made, and you put it through the other side, and obviously you split the tails. You can cover that with pattern paper. Okay, super simple way of doing it. So there's a gold coloured one. Here are some brassy ones. The other thing you need to bear in mind is that the main part of the brad is not going to slip through the hole. Okay, so that's just about going to sit nicely. Okay, you can secure them further with some glossy accents. If you don't have this in your crafty stash, get yourself even just a small bottle, a very small bottle. This is 18ml. I think I paid about £3 for it. It's not overly expensive. It lasts a long time. Okay, if you don't have it, it's really awesome because you can put gloss on your images so it looks like it's a 3D gloss, but you can also use it as a heavy duty glue, and it will glue just about anything. Okay, it just takes time to dry, but it's awesome, and it's not as it doesn't have as many chemicals in as, say, super glue, etc. Okay, so that's Glossy Accents by Ranger. Okay, so there's a simple idea. Then if you've got fancy brads, like I've got some here, this one's a little rose, you can use those, okay, to elevate it even more. Okay, or like I've got this one, that will elevate it even more. So fancy brads. If you don't have fancy brads, another thing you can do is use your whatever you like, as long as it's long enough, and you can use the Glossy Accents or similar, and you can add a charm or a button. Okay, and that's just gonna give that, you're making custom, you're customizing yourself with what you've got in your stash. Okay, so here's another tip. If your journal cover is too thick, maybe I do a lot of chipboard covers, if it's too thick for the the legs, as it were, to go around like so, because that's how it holds, then what you can do is punch yourself a circle from cardstock, and then all you need to do obviously is put a hole in the center and add your handmade hitch post to there. Okay, So I just need to make that hole a little bit bigger because the legs on mine are quite large. I'm going to show you another way where you can customise them with just images, your digital images. So I'm holding that on there, okay. I might add some glossy accents if I thought it was going to move about and I wasn't happy with it. Split the legs like so, and then you can glue that on your actual cover, okay. You could probably work it so that it was underneath your paper if you so desired, okay. All you'd need to do is line up your hole in your paper, go through your paper, then go through your card and glue it all to the front. Are you with me? So here's another way that I can customise my own hitch post, okay. So you can just see you've got that dimension coming away there. It's about, what is it, about 3/8 of an inch. Let me grab one of these and measure the dimension of mine. So these are your standard. It's about 3/8. So it's no, it isn't. It's about, it's just under a quarter, so just over 1/8, and just between 1/8 and a quarter. So what, 3/16? Making me think hard now. So another thing you can do is you can use your lovely images, your fussy cut images. So what I do is I get my fussy cut image like so. I will make it stronger by simply adding some sellotape. Now I prefer the wider sellotape, but I don't actually have any left, so I can just put 2 rows of the skinny tape. It doesn't matter, okay. And I will cover that with tape, or you can use what I call sticky back plastic, okay, which is on a roll. You can use that, or you can laminate them in a laminator. However, look for a method where you're only laminating one side, because if you laminate the other side it might be even more tricky to glue it. And then I'll just fussy cut it and I end up with this lovely sturdy and glossy image. Then all I need to do is add some glossy accents to my DIY hitch post there, okay. Probably got way too much on there, Amanda. Let me just get some off. Way too much. Don't need that much. Okay. And then I can put my image on like so. And then just hold it and wait for it to dry. And that, it will dry. It just takes time, just glossy accents to work. Okay. And you can still see the dimension, so I can still get my twine, my elastic, I could get seam binding, I could use ribbon, as long as it wasn't too fat, just about anything there, and make myself my own custom closure for my journals. So let's have a look at this one again that I made earlier. Just very basic, that's just the brad and the eyelet. I haven't put anything fancy on it. Okay, if I added this rose, it'd give me even more dimension. All right, and then you just put your twine round. You can wrap it around. Let me just make it a bit longer. One round one way, one round the other. Wrap it around, and you can either just leave it like that, or you could tie it and put it in a lovely bow. So that is a fun and easy DIY journal closure, the Hitch Post closure. So don't buy them, make them. I'm very sure you've got these and some sort of brad in your collection. Remember to try all the different varieties and then try and make your own with your fussy cut images. Okay, I hope that's helped. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.